Hey folks, welcome back to the Beans and Dice podcast, a podcast about
how we game.
I'm Carlos.
And I'm Will.
And today we're going to give you our quick review, impressions of Sekigahara, Unification of Japan by GMT Games, designed by Matthew Calkins. Stick around.
You're listening to the Beans and Dice podcast, a podcast about how we game.
Hey folks, welcome back. We're going to give you a quick review, our impressions on Sekigahara, the Unification of Japan. If you want to know more, a deeper dive, we do have a deep dive video that we're publishing at the same time about Sekigahara. Jump into there. We're going to talk a lot more about the game, but this is to give you our quick impressions. Right off the bat, impressions are, just legit. There's a reason this game is number 5 top war game on BGG. Number 151 top war game on BGG. Top game overall. Number 151 top game overall, top 200 on BGG for a reason. Because the rules are simple. Learning how to play is fast and easy.
Yes.
The depth of how to play this game is just immense.
It's up there.
It feels great. I love learning a game that I can get into real fast, but that leaves me wanting and desiring to figure out how do I do it better.
Yeah, that's why
I love thumbs up. The hand management in this game, having to collect cards, sets of cards to be able to effectively use your units on the board.
For me, can't go wrong with big chunky wooden blocks.
Components. Art quality is gorgeous. Linen finish board. The combat system, to me, where you're playing cards and you're adding to the units that are already in that battle, which actually is more exponential damage on top of damage that's already been played.
Yes, that's
so every time you add another unit of the same type, you're adding more and more damage, and the track for the power of the battle goes up to 48. I love that. I love how the damage taken to units is segmented. Right, so I have to get to power 7 before Will can take 1 block of damage. So it really makes me look at my units, look at my hand to say, do I have enough in here to at least get past that line, cross that toll gate, get to 7 so that I can do damage. Otherwise, it's just not worth pursuing this battle.
It's a game of attrition, which is another good mechanic.
Oh, that's great, because when you lose units here, they go away forever. Yes. You're not getting them back. And eventually, as you get towards week 7, end of the game, units are gone. Units are dead. There's not much you can do about that.
No, there's not much. But it's such a simple game. But as you get further and further into, you realize, oh, I should have done that differently. Oh, I will do that differently next time.
Area control. You're controlling areas for resources that give you more units. You're controlling areas for more castles that give you more cards. You're controlling the board. So if you don't meet your primary objective, which is destroying the other opponent's leader within those first few weeks, those first 7 weeks, if you get to week 7 and you haven't done that, it all depends on how much control you have on the board. So not only are you trying to fight battles, you're also trying to move your units around the board to take control of these regions, to have opportunity to get more cards, opportunity to get more recruitment, to continue fighting, and be in a position so that if the game does end in a stalemate, you have the most resource or the most control to win the game. I love that.
I love that. I think it's got multiple mechanics. You got the hand management mechanic that people love. You got the area control mechanic that everyone loves. You got obviously the battle mechanic that wargamers like me and you love. So
set collection that Eurogamers like. Hand management, resource management, because your hand is a resource. You're discarding them.
I think it's an easy game for a wargamer to go head and head and still be competitive.
But before you do that, I'm going to hit you with a loyalty challenge, son. Probably one of my favorite parts of this game.
Yes.
Loyalty challenge. So the Battle of Sekigahara hinged on the changing of loyalty from some daimyos to Tokugawa side versus the Shiru side. And this game represents that through these loyalty cards, where as I'm spending cards from my hand to move units, to make them move faster, to go farther, and then to battle them, I'm spending the loyalty I have on those units so that when Will challenges the loyalty of a unit that I bring out into the battle, if I don't have that unit symbol in my hand left, that unit flips to Will's side and is now loyal to Will and adds to his power base because I overexerted the equity I had in loyalty for that daimyo.
It happened quite a bit to you.
Yes, it did. Those are all the things that we really like about Sekigahara, the Unification of Japan. Please hit like, subscribe, smash the bell, smash it. There you go.
Yes.
We are the Beans and Dice Podcast, a podcast about how we game. I'm Carlos.
This is Will.
We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching the Beans and Dice Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hey, folks, welcome back to the Beans and Dice Podcast, a podcast about how we game.
I was stretching my back.
I game.
How you game? Hold on.
Ready?
Oh, I felt good. I just cracked my neck.
5. Pendejo. All right.